My name is Allie. I'm going to be your physical therapist for the next couple of weeks. So how are you feeling? Okay. Okay, so have you ever had any physical therapy before? Alright, well, as you can see, we have a great facility here, and I think we have everything that you're going to need to help you start recovering from your injury. Okay? Now, I understand that you've been experiencing a little bit of shoulder pain, right? Okay, and you think that you might have a torn rotator cuff? Okay. Which shoulder is it that's bothering you? This one? Okay. I'm just going to come in close to you and just kind of feel around where the pain is and just feel for any swelling and inflammation. Okay. Okay. Yeah, little bit of swelling. I'm gonna press on different parts of your shoulder. You tell me if it hurts at all. Okay. Okay. Right there. Okay, a little bit tender. Okay. All right, great. Thank you. So I'm going to have you do a couple of sort of physical tests really quick just to see what's going on. What I want you to do to start with is to raise your arms straight out in front of you. I'll show you. Just like this, shoulder height. Okay? Yep, raise them up. Okay? Good. Keep them there. Okay, good. Alright, now, okay, you can drop your arms. Now I want you to raise them out to your side, just like this. Okay. Alright, good. I'm going to come along on this side of you, on your shoulder, and do a couple things, okay? So, just keep your arm out by your side. I'm going to try and gently rotate your shoulder a little bit, okay? So here we go. Okay. I'm going to rotate it forwards now. Okay, and how does that feel? Hurts a bit, okay. Okay, now keep your arm out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of resistance to your shoulder, and just try and resist back as I do this, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, try and push back. Okay. Alright, and that's as much as you can resist? Okay, great. Okay, you can relax your arms. And for this next exercise, I'm going to actually come around behind you. I want you to raise your arms up next to your ears like this, right parallel with your ears. Keep your palms facing inward, okay? So just do that. Okay, good. Now I'm going to come behind you. Okay? And I'm just going to stand right here behind you. And I'm going to try and push your arms forward and just try and resist, okay? I'm just going to push very gently. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, good. Try and resist. Okay. I'm going to push a little bit harder. Okay. Alright, is that as much as you can resist? Okay, good. Okay. So, I'm thinking that you're probably right. You probably do have a little minor tear in your rotator cuff. And I'll show you a little diagram. to share with clients. So what we're looking at right here is just all the different muscles that make up the rotator cuff. Okay, and there are several, it's not just one thing. So what we're looking at here is what's called the supraspinatus tendon or muscle. There's kind of a tendon over here. And I'm thinking that just kind of based on how you were doing in those little tests, you've probably got maybe a minor tear right here, and that's going to be in a kind of deep little pocket sort of in between what's called the acromion, this bone right here. It's kind of part of the scapula, and the humerus, which is just the big part of your arm, the big bone in your arm. So just this area right in between there really, really commonly does get either impinged or slightly torn. So I think that's probably what you're experiencing at this point. And it's such a common injury just because this area is so heavily utilized in just all of your day-to-day activities. But because of that, it also can take some time to heal and rehabilitate fully because you're using it all the time, even when it's injured. Okay, so yeah, just right around this little section right here. That's going to be kind of right in there. Do you feel that? Okay. Yeah, and that hurts a little bit. Okay. So, there are a number of different ways that you can go about treating a little tear and getting some relief, and also kind of re-strengthening that area to prevent future injuries. And I'm going to show you some of those today. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you just a couple of different stretches that you can do on your own. I'm going to instruct you how to do them. And these are things that I want you to be doing at home on your own every single day, several times each day in between our sessions together. Okay? And then I'll also show you a really nice kind of self-massage frictioning technique that you can do on your own. Also, that's really going to help alleviate some of the pain and discomfort in your shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate for you. Now this first one is an internal rotator cuff stretch. So what you're going to want to do first thing is bring your arms straight out in front of you at shoulder height, just like this. Okay, good. Perfect. And then go ahead and bend your elbows. This I'll kind of show you at 90 degrees. Okay, just pretend you're in that NSYNC video. Just kidding, don't swing your arm. Keep it straight like this. Let me see. Okay, good. I'm just gonna come adjust you real quick. Okay, yeah, lift that elbow up. Try and really keep it at shoulder height. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, I know it's a little uncomfortable, but just try and keep it there. And on this side as well. Yeah, I'm sure this side's a little bit easier. Good. Okay, 90 degrees. And shoulder height. Okay. How does that feel? Does that feel like something you can hold on to? Okay, great. Alright. So you're here. Okay. And now what you're going to do is you're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, I want you to rotate your arms out. Just like that. so inhale, exhale. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Inhale, exhale. And bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Okay, I'm going to come help you on this side. Alright, take a deep breath in. Inhale. And as you exhale, rotate that shoulder back. Good, perfect. Okay, inhale, bring it back. Okay, exhale. Really rotate that shoulder. You're going to feel the stretch kind of in your armpit. Okay? Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, rotate out. Okay, good. So that's the easy side. Let's try it on the injured side, okay? All right, so deep breath in. Really keep your elbow at shoulder height. Good. Deep breath in and exhale. Rotate back. Good. Good. Yeah, I know it's a little painful. This is really going to help increase your mobility again. Inhale and exhale back. Good. Really increase your mobility and prevent future injuries. We need to really increase the flexibility of these muscles, okay? Inhale, go back, and exhale, rotate back. Good. Are you feeling it under your arm? Perfect. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale, bring it back, and exhale, rotate back. Okay. Inhale, and rotate all the way back. Very good. All right, a couple more. Inhale, and then exhale as you rotate back. Good. Perfect. Okay. Inhale, bring it back, and exhale, rotate back. Good. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, rotate back. Good. You got it. Okay. Very good. Perfect. Okay. So just keep practicing that. Do that for maybe 20 minutes, a couple times a day. Okay? So now the next stretch that I want to show you is, that was an internal rotator cuff, and now we're going to work on an external rotator cuff stretch. Okay? So the way that you did this one is you're going to take the back of your hand and then place it on your waist or your lower back, down in the back. Okay, so let me see you do that real quick. Yeah, either arm, that's fine. Okay, let me help you. Okay, so just take the back of your hand. Yeah, just turn your hand around. Perfect. Okay, and then place it right here, down on your lower back. On your waist, sort of on, there you go, perfect. Okay. How does that feel so far? Okay. Alright, now sit up very straight. Keep good posture. Okay. Good. Alright. Okay, so once you're there, with your free hand, what you're going to do is manually grasp the humerus, the long arm bone, and you're going to manually rotate that shoulder in, like I'm doing here. You see? Okay. So, yeah, you're going to reach across your body. That. Okay, good. shoulder in towards your body. Good. And release it. Okay, good. Remember to keep that hand on your lower back. Keep your posture really straight. Okay, good. All right, reach over with your free hand. Grasp the humerus, kind of upper arm. Okay, and manually rotate in toward your chest. Good. Okay, and release. Straighten up again. Good. Okay, reach across. And grasp your upper arm. Manually rotate that shoulder in. Good. How's that feel? Okay. Yeah, I know that's probably a little uncomfortable. So, don't push yourself too hard, but you do want to really feel that internal stretch. Okay, so reach across. And grasp the upper arm. Rotate the shoulder in. Good. Okay, very good. Okay, perfect. So we've done that side, so go ahead and switch. Put your other hand, the back of your hand, on your lower back. Okay? And sit up really straight. Now with your free hand, again, gonna reach across. Good. Grab the humerus. Manually pull it in towards your chest. Okay. Yeah, let me help you on this side a little bit. Okay. Sitting up straight. Back of your hand on your lower back. Good. Okay, free hand, reach across. Grasp your upper arm. Manually rotate it in towards your chest. Okay, good. And release that. Good. Okay. Reach across. Grab your upper arm, rotate inward. Good. And release. Okay. Let's do one more. Reach across. Grab the upper arm. Rotate in. Okay. And that side should feel a little bit easier. Okay. And release. Good. Perfect. Okay. So that's another one. Then I want you to do, just do a few, maybe a few sets of about 15, 10 or 15. Just kind of find your personal, comfortable max and do that a couple of times a day, every single day. Okay? And I will know if you haven't been doing it. Okay, now the last thing that I'm going to show you is what's called frictioning, or it's sort of like self-massage. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate how to do it. It can be a little tricky because you're actually trying to find that tendon here in your shoulder area, so it's a little tricky, but I'm going to help you. So what you're going to want to do is place your hand behind your back, similar to how you just did, and remember in the diagram I showed you, I indicated the acromion. So that's what we're going to locate first, and that's going to be right around here, right in this area. So just begin kind of feeling around right here. Okay, so I've located kind of the edge of the acromion right here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to place your hand there right over mine. Okay. Alright, can you feel that? Can you press down on it? Okay, good. And you can kind of feel the edge right there, right? that is your acromion. That's the edge of the acromion. Okay. So right beneath that is, what we're looking for is the top of the humerus, which is the large bone that runs down your arm. So we've located the edge of the acromion. Now just below that, we're going to try, just keep poking around until you feel the top of the humerus. Okay? So it's going to be right below. There's a little tiny space between the acromion and the top of the humerus. Okay. Alright, so I've located it right here. Can you feel that? Okay, now I want you to put your hand right there. You can feel that space. Okay, great. Okay, so you've got that located. Now, if you go back up to your acromion, you're going to feel kind of a little bump right along there. And then right in there is where that tendon is, that tendon I was telling you about. And that's where that little minor tearing has occurred. So, right in here. Feel that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we've located it now. Do you feel comfortable doing that on your own when you get home? Okay. So once you've located that, what we're going to do is we're going to use our thumb. You can also use two fingers kind of crossed like that, but thumb works. And using your thumb with your hand behind your back, you're going to really press down, really compress that tendon against the bone. Okay? And you're going to drag your thumb in towards your chest. Okay, so let me show you what that's going to feel like, okay? Okay, so you've got your thumb right there on the tendon, and you're just going to drag inward towards your chest, just like that. Really put a lot of compression against the bone. Good. Okay. Yeah, that's going to feel a little bit sore when you do it. But it's a really good frictioning technique. Okay, so just keep doing that. And you're just going to kind of snap your thumb over the tendon. Just like that. Good. And then snap it back. And go in towards the chest. Good. Okay. Good. Do you feel like you got that? Okay, great. Okay. So as you're doing that motion with your thumb, just make sure you're snapping over the tendon and then kind of snapping right back. So you're going to want to do this for about 5 to 6 minutes at a time, just back and forth, and then give it a rest for about 1 minute, and then go in after that about another 5 to 6 minutes. And that's good for one session. Do that maybe 2 or 3 times every day, just to really give that area a good massage. Okay. All right. I'm going to also show you a little hot compress technique that I like to use. So, what I've got here is, this is a gel pack that you can freeze or microwave. And in this case, you're going to want to microwave it. You're going to want to do some hot compress with this. And this one's really cool. It's kind of different because it's filled with these this little gelatin orbs. You can look at it up close. Instead of just a gel pack. And I like these kind in particular. This is just my preference though. But I'll let you take this one home with you. And you're just going to want to throw it in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds, just depending on the wattage of your microwave. And the heat compression that you're doing is going to really, really help to ease a lot of the inflammation that's causing you so much pain and making it difficult for you to do those everyday things like driving and grocery shopping when you have to reach up onto shelves, things like that. This is going to make a big difference if you do this several times a day, about 20 minutes at a time. So the way that you're going to use this is once you've heated it up in the microwave, you're going to just hold it on your shoulder where the pain is. And you're going to drop your arm, keep it very relaxed. And as you're holding it there, you're going to swing your arm back and forth gently, just like a pendulum. Okay? So I'm going to place this on you and you just try that little swinging motion, okay? Okay? So I'm going to place this on your shoulder. Okay? Does that feel right? Okay. Alright. So just hold it there, and then show me a little bit of gentle arm swinging. Yeah, just back and forth with your arm. Good. Okay. And you're just going to do that for about 20 minutes at a time. And then you can stop. And you don't have to swing your arms for the entire 20 minutes. Just make sure you're doing it for the most part. You can take little rests if you need to. Okay. So, now what that's going to do is the heat of the gel pack is going to increase the circulation, increase blood flow, and then when you add the gentle movement, that's going to increase it even more, and that's really going to ease a lot of that inflammation and kind of help with the pain. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to send this home with you. You can take this one home. There you go. The last thing that I want to share with you before you go is just some supplements and some kind of homeopathic remedies, if you will, to help kind of ease the process along as you're doing your stretches, as you're doing your massage and hot compress. Okay? So I just have these on hand. I can't send you home with them, but I will write you up a little list. The first one that has been said to possibly be a good supplement is St. John's Wort. And that's what this is. And this is what you're really aiming for is reducing that inflammation, because that's what's causing most of your pain. The tear over time will heal on its own, just with regular rest and whatnot, but the inflammation that you're experiencing is what's making it such an uncomfortable injury and making it so hard for you to move that shoulder around and utilize those muscles. So this is a really good supplement to use to reduce swelling and reduce that inflammation. So this is one that I will write down for you to go pick up. You can find this at any drugstore or supermarket. Really easy to find, pretty inexpensive. And if you take that every day, you should notice a little bit of relief over time. Okay, so I'm going to make you a little list to take with you if you want to pick any of this stuff up. So we've got St. John's Wort. That's Wort, not Wort, W-O-R-T. And then bromelain. Okay. And then another thing that can actually be really helpful is to get a lot more extra virgin olive oil into your diet while you're healing. And there are lots of different foods that really help with inflammation, but olive oil is a great one because it contains something called oleocanthal or canthal, which inhibits inflammation. And it actually is almost, there was a study performed that showed that it does pretty much exactly the same thing in the body as ibuprofen. So it really inhibits that inflammation just as well. So I'm going to write that one down for you as well. Just make sure that it's extra virgin olive oil. Okay, and then I will tell you this every time I see you, and for as long as I know you, you must drink plenty of water. Okay? And this is really true throughout your life, regardless of injury, but it's really going to slow the healing process down if your body is not properly hydrated. Okay? So, you can go the 8 cups a day route that we all know, but a more specific formula for determining how much water you need, I'll write this down for you as well, is you're going to take your weight in pounds and multiply it by 2/3, which is, I believe, around 67% of your weight, and that is how much water in ounces that you want to drink. Okay? So take your weight, multiply it by 2/3, and that's how many ounces of water you need to drink each day to stay properly hydrated. And then, depending on how physically active you are, you'll want to add water. So for every about half hour of exercise that you do, add 12 ounces of water to that first number. Okay. All right. So this is for you to take with you. Just a little list of things to pick up and your water intake. And we are all done here. So it was really great to meet you and a pleasure to work with you today. So you're set up to come and see me once a week, and we do have a strict rehabilitation plan in place for you. So it's very important that you make it to all of your appointments each week with me, okay? All right, and of course, do continue to practice those stretches several times a day at home and work on that massage technique that I showed you. Okay? All right, well, we're going to get you feeling great in no time. All right, well, you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, bye. This is messy. I'm not